Hey, my beautiful people, it's your girl Abs. Welcome to Under the Dryer, where the hair is set and the tea is hot, okay? And the truth don't need no permission, for real. It's all real and raw. From salon talk to real life talk. We just keeping it fun, honest, and just a little deep, not too much. Sponsored by Here on 10 and Undivided Attention LLC. So sit back, grab your wine, grab your blunt, and let's get into it. Hey, I'm Abs, your host. Welcome to Under the Dryer. Today we have Izzo. Introduce yourself, Izzo.
I'm Izzo, man. Me town favorite.
Period. You heard it yourself from Izzo. All right, Izzo. So we're going to get into a little things. All right. So can guys and girls be friends?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. I think any dude that's doing that's doing it. If you're around a pretty female and say you do like her, and you doing all this courting, but it's no relationship, friendship, I think you stupid.
I think it's too much because now that I think about it, I was about to say like why, but I think at this grown age that we are in now, it's too much.
See, I think it's okay. I feel like the feedbacks are part to have a nigga around just doing things. It's like a part of life. Yeah, cool, but I think you stupid if you like that girl and you actually doing. No, you're not getting no. Like, come on.
But we're not talking about liking. We're talking about friendship. Like a man having...
But there's no way you were around a pretty girl that you just doing things for and you know her. Like, come on, you know her.
Because that's my nigga.
You starting it. That's a relationship. I know my girl like that. If I know my friend like that and you sharing all that information with me, it's a little deeper than that. Because I might know shit your man don't know that if it's like that.
But then you're my friend. You're my friend.
Yeah, but that can extend the line of friendship. Because guess what? If he doing something that he ain't supposed to be doing and we talk, and now you feel like I'm your shoulder to lean on. Like a female is most vulnerable when she cries, all right?
Fuck it. I don't even care. Because I get it, but then I don't get it. Because situation can be platonic. But then I guess...
All right, think about this stuff. Think about this stuff. Mostly before you get with a girl, it's platonic. Right or wrong? Because ain't no girl gonna chill with a nigga she don't even want to be around from the door. There gotta be something there for you. But you hang out as friends, but then you get to know that person and say, I want more than a friendship. I want a relationship.
All right, so a guy and a girl can be friends to an extent. Like you can.
To an extent.
Okay, you can't ask too much of that person.
There should be no reason why we going out to eat, going to movies, or some. It should be no reason. That's not a friendship.
Oh yeah,
that's not a friendship. Because when you cross the lines, it's like we doing things that we would do if we was fucking.
Yeah, because y'all building a relationship.
Y'all building a relationship. Now you starting to talk more, call more. When you down, I'm gonna pick you up. So it goes overboard.
All right, so it's okay, guys and girls, to have a friendship to a limit. But there's certain guys who feel like you can't have that friendship at all. Is that an insecurity thing, or is it something where you know how you are?
I know how I am. I don't know about other dudes, but me from the outside looking in, I think they just stupid. Like, for me to have a girl as my friend, I cannot like this girl. She gotta be ugly something.
But even an ugly person can turn out cute because of their personality. So you would never date an ugly person? But what's ugly?
Somebody might, to my eyes, look good, and you might think she ugly. In my eyes, it's the insecurity thing. That's a big-headed thing. Mm-hmm. That's like a big-headed thing. Ain't nothing insecure about thinking the chick gonna flirt with you because she asking me questions. That's like, oh, you gonna talk to me?
Well, but that's like the logic where a man feels like a woman and a man can't be friends because men automatically assume the way that they be thinking. So they automatically feel like y'all can't be friends. Y'all may be flirting or doing something.
But just the whole thing about that, though, me personally, I consider you guys friends, but we don't hang out. And you guys don't ask me for shit. Once you start calling me Izzo, when I get favors, I'm gonna start thinking a little different. Like,
hold on, what type of favors? Because
any favors. Me personally, I don't care about helping somebody that I fuck with, but to an extent.
Putting up a shelf or something?
Huh?
Favors like putting up a shelf or something, lifting this fridge, changing the tire. What type of favors that you would consider?
I feel like maybe if we friends, like a favor a year is cool with free friends.
One favor a year?
Don't get no more than that.
What are your red flags?
I don't know, man. I like red flags, Joe.
You like red flags with somebody else, but where's your red flag?
My red flags is I'm cheap. I'm cheap. That's a red flag.
What's considered cheap?
I'm not going to be going out my way to be doing everything for you.
So going to dinner, if y'all go to dinner.
That's not cheap. That's eating. That's real. That's courting your girl. But going out the way?
Like buying her gifts and shit?
All the time? So she feel really pussy?
Every time you see her, get her some flowers or something, or...
But that's not a gift. That's a court. Like for us, like flowers is like a court, you know, like, yo, here you go. It's a court. I'm courting. We eating food, we going, you know, out to a date, stuff like that.
I call it token of appreciation.
Yeah, court. Now, if I'm gifting you something, that's a gift.
All right, hold on. Court, he owe y'all, so that's some old terminology, but continue.
Like courting a female, like, you know, you look nice, here go some flowers, you like dinner, where we're at, we gonna do it like that. It's like a date, we're courting your girl.
All right, what are your red flags besides being cheap? What else?
I don't know. I don't really have red flags. I like it. You like somebody, you like them. But a red flag is, yo, I'm cheap. According to a female, I'm cheap.
All right, do you cheat?
I have cheated before.
Are you a flirt?
Like, do you think that's true?
What?
A cheat, always a cheat. Could that be possible for a dude to change and not cheating?
No, I feel like we know better and we do better. I feel like if you once cheated, that doesn't always mean that you're going to cheat. You grew from that situation. If you love a person that much and it hurt that person and broke that person so much, you're always thinking in your brain, like, if I do this, it's about owning what comes next.
Because I really ain't that I'm thinking that they thinking that. Because if I cheat on you and you taking back,
it's always going to be.
And you trying to get over it,
yeah,
that's the insecurity on your behalf.
Yeah, I feel like it's always going to be in your brain because the things that you didn't once think about, you now think about it now. And it's endless thoughts. Because I could call you and you don't pick up your phone and now I automatically think you're cheating and you somewhere where you're not supposed to be. Whole time you probably done fell asleep or you was in the shower or you literally just put your phone down and went into the kitchen. But my brain is spiraling. So I think once you open that gateway to cheating or losing someone's trust, yeah, I'm sorry, it's hard to gain it back. It takes a lot of work.
Yeah, but that just defeats the whole purpose of taking the person back. If you feel like you can't get over what they did to you, and in the back of your mind, that's always going to be there, and you project that only all the time, that's on you. So I'm saying, I get it, I understand fully, like that thought will always be there. But if you project that on somebody every time when you take them back.
But I mean, it comes with...
No. In the beginning, we speak about that as a conversation between two adults. Yo, look, I cheated. You gonna take me back? How we go about this? And then from there, we get over it. Like, it's in the back of your mind, but we spoke about that.
But you know what the problem is with men? They expect females to get over it overnight. No, she has to take that time to heal. Granted, when she took you back, she should have understood that I took you back. I shouldn't throw this in your face, you know, but that's ideal. That's like a utopia version.
I'm sorry, don't throw it in my face.
You're gonna want to because that hurt is still there. You can't put a timeline on how long I'm supposed to hurt for. Yeah, there's a mature approach to it, but we're human. When emotions get involved, there's no telling what we gonna say during the argument. Like, you sack of shit, you cheating ass nigga.
But that's past tense though. You cheated ass nigga.
Well,
not cheating. I'm not cheating no more.
I feel like people should take time to heal, you know, and everybody skip that.
But first of all, like, how do you know I was cheating anyway? Like, was I caught cheating or was you on my phone? Like, how do you know? Somebody tell you? Did you ask you?
It could be all.
Was I honest about it?
No, because all scenarios is a no. You didn't tell her about it. She caught you doing it. She went through your phone. So you're going to lie until there's valid evidence.
I don't trust him anyway. What's giving you the notion?
All right, say like I was, scenario, I was going, I seen you texting somebody and you was laughing too hard and I happened to walk past and I skimmed the conversation.
I can't have siblings?
It wasn't a fucking sibling.
How do you know? You skimmed the conversation, not the name.
Whatever.
Anyway.
I feel like in somebody else's brain, it's always worse than what it actually was. You know, even if you just flirted with a person, the person who is the one that's feeling like you cheated her on, they might as well think you fucked them. You might as well have, because in their brain, you already went all the way. It doesn't matter. When you took the time to have a conversation with somebody else, you kind of got emotionally involved, or you just gave them the attention that you could have given me. Fuck that shit.
This is why I go back to saying that females and men can't be friends. If you have a relationship, there should be no reason why you talking to anybody else about our problem.
Okay, so I get it. Because that line can get crossed somewhere where the person feels like I can pick up where that man lacking at. So I get that. All right, cool. So we already know Izzo red flag. He's cheap and that's it.
And man, we gonna do dinner dates and all that, but if you think for a minute I'm coming out of my pocket as we're just dating to get you, even if you might, just listen. What was touch range? Huh?
What if you was rich?
It's different. And I'm a regular person. I ain't gonna beat up.
Oh, you're courting a person, right?
You courting them.
Okay, so how do you feel about Good Morning Texas?
I mean, this is to your person, right?
No, niggas be running down their whole contact law.
All right, so that's the whole thing about me. I don't believe in that neither.
What, Good Morning Texas?
If I'm talking to a person, it's different. Like, I just don't randomly go on my phone and be like, good morning, shorty.
All right, so if you were single, right, and you had like 4 or 5 different girls that you was talking to, you would run down the whole Good Morning text?
Yeah, why not? Make them all feel special at the same time.
All right, but women has this thing where they think effort is obsession. So those 5 different people is going to think like, oh, he on my body. We got something going on. Or in your brain, what do you think that is?
Yeah, but what's the point of saying apply pressure? What's the point of apply pressure if that's considered obsession?
So I guess.
I mean, the female would say you gotta apply pressure and then feel like, oh, you on my body too much.
So?
Don't complain about what you want.
Nobody's not complaining.
Don't complain about what you want. How I'm applying too much pressure, you complaining about it.
Nobody didn't complain about it. Obsession is nice. It's nice. Oh, he obsessed with me, period.
All right, so what do you feel like for a relationship, like the dynamics need to have it for it to really work? Let me ask you that. Because I think like the lines get blurred on what's supposed to happen and what's not supposed to happen. Let's feed into this right here.
I think it's more so consistency. That's it. Like, I don't really care for the Good Morning Texas. I don't really care for that. Like, I'm more so like a grab and go kind of person. So I guess consistency. I expect you to show up every single day, meaning that we have a conversation every single day.
All right, so let me ask you, what do you think is expected from the man? Like for you to do in a relationship for it to flourish? What do you think you need to do?
What's the?
I don't think that's asked enough. Like with a female, we know a man should be doing everything. I'm talking about female, your therapist, to being your mentor, to being that take care of you, being a sponsor, being everything.
The man is the therapist?
I mean, that's consideration for a female. That's what they want. They want you to be everything for them.
All right. So what stages of the relationship you're talking about?
Yeah. The whole thing. If we together, like, what do you think that we want to make it work?
That y'all want?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's the whole thing. For a female not to know what a man wants, that's very, very, very selfish. And I feel like all females are selfish when it comes to a relationship. That's why it doesn't work. You think about it. Niggas cheat, right? Niggas cheat. I cheated. Was I like, oh, I cheated? No, I cheated for reasoning. Before you cheat, you talk to the female about things that, intrigue you, things as a female you're supposed to do, right? So we speak about these things, right?
All right. So I guess it also depends on the person's love language too. Like for me, my love language, I'm not an affectionate person. Like hugs and kisses here and there, cool. Like I'm all right like that. But my love language is making sure that breakfast is cooked, the house is clean, dinner is cooked. And I'm good with watching a movie, having a conversation here and there. Like, that's what I think is good enough for a man. That's
what I'm...
Because it's my love language.
Question, have you ever asked anybody you was with, yo, what do you think I should be doing to make this thing flourish? Have you ever asked any man that you was with that?
Yeah, but they don't really know because I feel like when you're having a conversation.
Nah. I'm pretty sure.
Especially when you're on the spot, they don't really know. They be like loyalty, communication, and that's all they want. But ideally, when you break that shit down, is more because when a scenario comes up, you be like, oh, wait, I want that. Like, I want you to sit down. Well,
For example, if we're having an argument, certain people are okay with stepping away and then coming back at nighttime and having the conversation, and other people want to talk about it right then and there, an attachment argument style.
But that's all about, you know, how you communicate your relationship. You know what I mean? After I let you know what's going on and you're not cohesive to, you're not cohesive, then I'm out. I told you, I'm not scared to break nobody's heart. Because I feel like if I broke your heart, you want that shit broken. That's just my opinion. Because if we conversate about how things to go and you don't conform, you're telling me you don't care enough to conform. You don't like me enough to conform. So if I do something or I just leave, either way, I'm not going to feel bad about it because you told me how you already felt by not being adhesive to what's going on, to the script.
You didn't explain endless times.
But at some point, a female has to follow suit.
Or a nigga. A nigga has to follow suit. You know, because you can just, vice versa, you can tell him everything you want him to do. And if he don't do it, not what he wants you to do, but make it, it's what I want. So wouldn't you want to do everything I want? Just like when you say you want me to do what you want, you do it the same thing. And if it's not coming to that, then it's just like
you want to make your girl happy. That's the focus. You want to make there's no point to be in a relationship if you're not making people happy. Listen, I'm okay with being used. Like, use me the right way, though. You're going to use me, make me feel like, yo, this bitch doing a good job at it. Like, she's doing a fucking good job because whatever she wants, I get for her. And it's like, I could feel like she's appreciating this shit. She's just not like, yo, thank you. And it's like she empathizing that yeah, did this shit for me. Like, this is a real man. Like, make me feel like, yo, this shit's worth it. Because if not, I'm going to stop doing things to you. Immediately. And then you're going to be like, oh, you don't value me. I'm like, you don't value it. And that's the debacle. Just no understanding on what the value is. The value of all that. It's everything in that nutshell that we present to each other. That's the value of everything. And you miss that point, then, yeah, things are happening. Tears get shed and
time to pack it.
Cars getting broken, yeah.
All right, so then that was good.
I thank you for having you.
If you can let the audience know where they can find you at if you want them to follow you.
Yo, I don't do social media though. Yeah. I'm a real nigga, man. Later.
Bye, y'all.